David Balogun.
Most 9-year-olds enjoy playing video games or riding their bike, but one young boy is thinking much bigger than that. He just became one of the youngest high school graduates ever.
David, a 9-year-old prodigy from Pennsylvania, became one of the youngest high school graduates in the United States, graduating from Reach Cyber Charter School with a GPA higher than 4.0.
States Africa's growth and progress. Indeed, he deserves to be celebrated. So WAEC Endowment Fund is giving him CD equivalent of $700 for being the third overall best candidate and a certificate of recognition for his excellence performance.
Guys, and welcome back once again to another interesting, intriguing, and most importantly, captivating and mind-blowing episode right here on the stable of Chivik Inspirations. Compliment of the season. How are you and how is life treating you? I trust fine and very well. As for me, I'm doing absolutely beautiful and fine. Thank you so much for your constant love, support, your shares, your likes, your comments on here on this platform. I do not and cannot take it for granted. And yes, thank you for tuning in once again to see what we have going on here for today. Just like you've seen according to the title, I'm not going to take much of our time. We're going to delve straight into the topic of today. So guys, if you have been an OG on here on this channel, Chivik Inspirations, there's one thing you should always know me for, that when I see something that is outstanding, reputable, worth doing and worth doing well, that is making record-breaking boundaries in the map of West Africa, in Africa, as West Africans and Africans that we are, particularly Ghana and Nigeria, I will always bring it to our notice. Yes, aside the negatives, I've always told us that there is positive, and yes, I cannot let this slide and I cannot let this year end without bringing to our knowledge, in summary, a rundown, in conclusion, of what our students, our youngsters, our young talented students, teenagers, kids cut across these countries have been doing behind the scenes, on the screen, to put smiles on our face as a country and as citizens from this country. Yes, in Ghana, a lot has been happening when it comes to the performance, the award and record-breaking performance of most of their youngsters, talented kids, cut across different schools in the country, Ghana. Yes, that has really made the country proud and has brought a very good reputation, good image this year and previously in the country Nigeria, whom have always kids that are talented, that yes, have really made the country proud, that has really brought a lot of honor, a lot of fame, respect to the country Nigeria. Yes, you see, the future lies in the hands of the young ones. Yes, the great ones are still coming up, and that's why they say the children are the future of tomorrow. They are the future leaders for tomorrow. That's why you need to guide them diligently, hold them well, train them well, and they will always make you proud. Yes guys, in these videos we are definitely going to react to, I will be showing on this channel. Please watch attentively and pay attention to details and patiently to the end, because there is something I really want to talk about, but let me save that for the end of this video, which will really throw more light, insight, education and understanding to the reason why I have to do this exactly. And at the end of the day, I would love you to as well leave your input, your opinion, leave down in the comment section as well.
David Balogun.
Most 9-year-olds enjoy playing video games or riding their bike, but one young boy is thinking much bigger than that. He just became one of the youngest high school graduates ever.
David, a 9-year-old prodigy from Pennsylvania, became one of the youngest high school graduates in the United States, graduating from Reach Cyber Charter School with a GPA higher than 4.0. David's academic path started when his parents, Henry and Ronya Balogun, recognized his outstanding intellect and enrolled him in an online learning program designed for talented youngsters. The family, originally from Nigeria, lives in Bensalem, Pennsylvania. His parents, who are both highly educated and manage a mental clinic, prioritize blending David's extraordinary intelligence with regular childhood experiences. David is presently pursuing advanced studies in computer science and astrophysics, with the goal of studying black holes and supernovae. He has finished courses at Bucks County Community College and is contemplating attending major colleges such as Harvard and Princeton.
I build robots and watch videos about anything and everything. According to the science, it's infinitely dense, which means it would have to constantly be generating matter in order to be infinitely dense. And since you can't do that, the Big Bang Theory would be wrong.
Joshua Beckford. Joshua, born in London to Nigerian parents Daniel and Fuede Beckford, is well known for being Oxford University's youngest student at the age of 6. Joshua was selected into a special program for exceptional youngsters to study history and philosophy, and he graduated with honors. He was diagnosed with high-functioning autism and showed outstanding ability from an early age, reading proficiently and speaking Japanese by age 2. His parents chose homeschooling to develop his potential beyond standard school courses. Joshua has earned various awards, including being an ambassador lectures on environmental conservation. He also participates in humanitarian endeavors, such as promoting education in Nigeria and pushing for sustainable development. At 14, he is still pursuing his aspirations of becoming a doctor and astronaut.
Yeah, that's awesome. Orukomini Ola Awako. Joshua Beckford is an amazing child.
Yeah, so it's been a long journey, and I'm very grateful for how far I've come, right? So, yeah, I hope I grow up to be a good man.
Joshua Agbula. Joshua is a digital prodigy from Lagos, Nigeria, who started coding at the age of 6, inspired by his parents, who enrolled him in summer computer lessons. At the age of 7, he began studying at CC Hub, where he learned the fundamentals of programming. Joshua was 11 years old when he learned numerous programming languages, including Python, JavaScript, and C++, and had created apps and websites. He is also the youngest keynote speaker in the history of the Lagos Chamber of Commerce and Industries Expo, having addressed at the age of 9. Joshua's creations include Kagokar Study Buddy, an AI-powered educational tool aimed to help blind pupils. At the age of 12, he won the MTN Hackathon Prize, followed by the Indomie Heroes Prize in the intellectual category. By the age of 13, he had become Africa's youngest Amazon Web Services Certified Developer Associate, confirming his status as a young digital leader.
I'm CEO of Joshua Tech, a company that provides web solutions for both business and individuals. I love code, I love game development, I love doing Java. I'm proficient in a number of languages, HTML, CSS, JavaScript, Java. I do C# for my Unity games, and Love 2D for this game I use, and Lua. I produce games like Josh Copter, Sonlu, COVID Dodge, Wari COVID Dodge.
Esther Okade. She is a 10-year-old British-Nigerian mathematics prodigy and is currently enrolled in an online college program. At age 3, Esther was homeschooled by her mathematician mother, Omonefe Okade, because enough attention wasn't provided to her in the traditional school system. She began to show academic excellence during this period, solving complex mathematical problems such as quadratic equations. At the age of 6, she took her first British high school qualification exam, but only got a C in the GCSE mathematics. The next year, she retook the exam and scored an A.
I just love math. All the numbers and the solving is like a mystery.
Later, she started pestering her parents to enroll in an undergraduate program. Her parents were initially hesitant because they thought it was too advanced for her and delayed her enrollment for 3 years before they finally caved in, registering her at the Open University, a British online institution, where she became the youngest person at 10 to enroll. Her parents' fears were unfounded, however, because she got a perfect score in mathematics in her college-level tests.
So, how are you finding your degree?
It's easy.
It's easy?
Super easy.
So, how quickly do you think you're going to do it?
I was thinking about 2 years.
Fantastic. So, what do you want to do when you finish your degree?
Well, I'll go to my PhD, and then I'll start running my own business. I want to be a banker.
So, you want to be running your own bank?
Yep.
And how old do you think you'll be when you do that?
16?
In just 2 years after enrollment, she completed her undergraduate degree in financial mathematics and immediately started her PhD, which she completed at 16 from the University of Cambridge. She has also authored a book series for children titled Yummy Yummy Algebra, introducing algebra in a simplified manner. Her ambition includes running a bank to support financial education and security. Saratu Garba. Saratu is an 11-year-old math prodigy from Kano State, Nigeria. She had excellent mathematical ability, executing difficult calculations such as addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division mentally, without the need of any equipment. Despite her talent, Saratu dropped out of school due to bullying from her classmates. She took to street hawking while continuing to develop her mathematics ability. Saratu's extraordinary talents drew the attention of educational officials who supported her via the World Bank-funded Adolescent Girls Initiative for Learning and Empowerment Initiative. This effort has offered to pay her schooling while also providing her with study materials, a uniform, and financial assistance. Saratu indicated a wish to continue her studies in a supportive setting outside of her old institution. Her arithmetic talent recently went viral on social media sites, and many people admired her ability to instantly deliver mathematical answers. Chikadibia Ofili. He was 12 years old when he became one of the youngest mathematicians after discovering a new technique to problem solving. In 2019, he received the True Little Hero honor for developing a new mathematical formula, as well as a special honor. Mary Ellis, the head of Westminster Underschool and Chika's teacher, verified the development, stating that the kid made the discovery on November 19th, 2020. His instructor confirmed that he developed this new formula for divisibility by 7 in math while working on a vacation homework. According to the report, Ellis gave the young guy a book that featured various divisibility tests used to rapidly determine if a figure is perfectly divisible by the digits 2 to 9. However, there was no remembered procedure for confirming divisibility 7, she added, he realized that if you take the final digit of any whole number, multiply it by 5, and then add it to the rest of the number, you get a new number. It turns out that if the new number is divisible by 7, then so is the old number. What an easy test. Tanitoluwa Adewumi, a 12-year-old Nigerian chess prodigy, has been given refuge in America. They came to America from Nigeria in 2017 in search of religious sanctuary after Boko Haram endangered their Christian family. Adewumi came to prominence at the age of 8 for his chess abilities, winning the New York State Championship while homeless. He defeated 73 opponents and won the New York State Chess Championship for his category. In 2019, he and his family were living in a homeless shelter. His trophy collection has grown since his breakthrough state win. He was recognized a national master at the age of 10, and he now has the renowned title of FIDE Master, which is bestowed by the World Chess Governing Organization. Along with his chess achievements, his life story was the topic of a book. Basil Okpara Jr. When Basil was 9 years old, he utilized his ingenuity and curiosity to create over 30 mobile games when other youngsters his age spent their whole time playing. He accomplishes this from his home in Lagos using a free programming tool dubbed Scratch 2. Allows users to create games, animations, and tales both online and offline. Basil's passion of gaming began when he was 4 years old, according to his father, Basil Okpara Sr. When Basil was 4 years old, his father purchased him a tablet because whenever he had access to a phone, he would swiftly click to the next game app to play. He spent a lot of time playing Candy Crush and Temple Run. Before long, Basil's passion for games changed from just playing them to wanting to create his own. This occurred because his father had previously reprimanded him, suggesting that maybe he might construct a game so that others could play his in the way of a normal Nigerian parent. The father had no idea how seriously Basil took this. Shortly after enrolling in a boot camp, Basil learned how to create games. He claims that nowadays, anytime he gets bored, he creates games. Emanuela Mayaki, Nigerian-born IT prodigy Emanuela Mayaki is well known for her outstanding accomplishments in the STEM domain. She started teaching coding to her own age group at Southfields Primary School in Coventry, England, when she was 10 years old. At the age of 7, Emanuela became passionate about technology and became proficient in HTML and Java. At the age of 11, she developed the smartphone application CodeKid, an ICT school designed to educate young girls in Abuja, Nigeria, how to code. She also received acclaim as one of the youngest Microsoft-certified professionals. Emanuela, who is studying computer science at Mary Baldwin University in the United States, was admitted into the program for the exceptionally gifted at the age of 13. She also advocates for youth engagement in technology and is a United Nations SDG ambassador, motivating people all around the world.
I started using computers at the age of 6. I was really interested in coding, and I was fascinated about the way you could create a lot of things using just minor code and computer language. That's when I knew that coding was for me. My dad and I found a place where I could learn Python and Java. After the Frontech experience, I went back to school. A teacher found out about my coding skill, and they wanted me to teach a group of 10 of my classmates about coding, and we made fast progress. I want to work on using artificial intelligence using Python and Java.
Karim Olamilekan Waris, young Nigerian hyper-realist artist. Karim Olamilekan Waris became well known across the world for his amazing ability to produce realistic drawings using pencil and charcoal. Karim, a Lagos native, began sketching at the age of 6 and gained recognition throughout the globe when he demonstrated his talent at the age of 11. His well-known artwork, Daily Bread, which examines social adversities and the pursuit of survival, is an example of how his work often depicts themes of resiliency and struggle. Karim is one of the top 100 prodigies in the world and has won several awards, including the Global Child Prodigy Award in 2020. Additionally, he was given the chance to meet Taiwanese President Tsai Ing-wen after winning the Cho Ta-Kwan Cultural and Educational Foundation Prize. Karim hopes to showcase his artwork in museums throughout the world and utilize it to draw attention to the hardships and beauty of African life. If you've made it this far, please don't hesitate to like, share, and subscribe to Timi Adelakun. Nigerian-born scholar Timi Adelakun made history at South Broward High School in Hollywood, Florida, when he was the first black valedictorian. He received an astounding GPA of 5.604 at the age of 18, the highest in the school's history. Timi was raised by a single mother when his father was deported from the US while he was in first grade, resulting in a low-income upbringing. He overcame these obstacles to succeed academically while earning money for his studies via part-time employment in graphic design and photography. He has been awarded a full scholarship to study liberal arts at Pomona College in California. Timi surmounted major challenges to become a role model for his classmates and the larger community, and his accomplishments demonstrate his perseverance and devotion.
Hussein for that nice introduction. Welcome students, staff, faculty, board of trustees, and other esteemed guests of the greater Pomona College community. I want to start off by saying it is truly an honor to be elected by the student body to be student body president for Pomona College. I am overall very excited for the school year, and I'm just thankful for this opportunity. I'm also thankful to ChatGPT for writing this entire speech for me. Shout out to ChatGPT. That was a joke.
Faith Odunsi. The brilliant mathematician Faith Odunsi was born in Ogun State, Nigeria on August 30th, 2005. She defeated competitors from Europe, Asia, and the Americas to win the 2021 Global Open Mathematics Tournament, earning her recognition on a global scale. She received $1,000 for her accomplishment at the age of 15. She also made a record in the Calvopedia Mathematics competition by answering 19 questions in 60 seconds to her exceptional skill. Faith's mother is a businesswoman, and her father, Ofulabi Odunsi, was also involved in math contests when he was younger. She completed her elementary and senior schooling at the Ambassador Schools in Ota, Ogun State. Faith continues to achieve academic success and serve as an inspiration to young Nigerians as a student of electrical engineering and computer science at the Massachusetts Institute of Technology, MIT.
Calvopedia, 60 seconds of fame starts now. What is the
64.
Correct. Multiply 1/3 by 5.
5/6.
Correct. What is or are the prime factors? Correct. The cost of price of a gas cylinder is 8,000.
24,000.
Correct. What is the
28.
Correct. What is the sum of the prime numbers between 1 and 5?
10.
Correct. Convert 70% to
7/10.
Correct. Express 0.00.
2.4 times 10 to the minus 5.
Correct. Convert
0.8.
Correct. Approximate 5 to 5.
530.
Correct. Simplify terms by minus 4.
0.00001.
Incorrect. What is the square root of the product of 4 and 9?
6.
Correct. How many hours are there from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. on the same day?
6.
Correct. Simplify minus 17 plus minus 8 plus minus 10.
Minus 35.
Correct. How many prime numbers?
1.
Correct. Find the value of 60 minus 70 minus 4.
30.
Correct. Find the HCF of 8.
8.
Correct. Evaluate the square root of 6 bracket
6
plus 2. Correct. Find the product of minus 4 and minus
24.
6. Correct. Evaluate 25 minus minus 30.
55.
Correct. Wow.
When she was in 5th grade at Commodore McDonald's STEM Academy in Middletown, Connecticut, Eniola created a $60 prototype that, according to the Environmental Protection Agency, was able to filter over 99% of airborne viruses using basic materials like cardboard, duct tape, box fans, and furnace filters. Scientists from the University of Connecticut endorsed her idea, which resulted in the Connecticut State Bond Commission providing $11.5 million to install the system in schools across the state. Eniola hopes to increase the usage of her method across the United States because of the enormous exposure her work has received. She has gone on to say that she would like to be president of America when she grows up. Now, isn't that something? Needless to say, we are rooting for her. Anambra State is home to 16-year-old Kamsi, a Nigerian intellectual prodigy. With a score of 360 out of 400 on the 2023 Unified Tertiary Matriculation Examination, she was recognized nationally as the top achiever. She had outstanding grades in chemistry, mathematics, physics, and English. After that, she received 8 A1 and 1 B2 in her West African Senior School Certificate Examination, which was an outstanding achievement. Kamsi, a student at Ogun State's Deeper Life High School, has received praise for her academic accomplishments and a 2.5 million naira incentive from Erisco Foods Limited for her UTME results. At the University of Lagos, she hopes to pursue a degree in chemical engineering.
I will take the third overall best candidate, Daniel Asensu Jambibi, basic engineer and a research scientist. And then his mother is Mrs. Ajuapnedu Asensu Jambibi, a chartered insurer. He gained admission into St. James Seminary, SHS, in Sunyani. With his grades, he gained admission to Ashesi University. He is currently studying computer engineering. His ambition to be a world-class technology entrepreneur to facilitate Africa's growth and progress. Indeed, he deserves to be celebrated. So WAEC Endowment Fund is giving him CD equivalent of $700 for being the third overall best candidate and a certificate of recognition for his excellence performance. In addition, the school is receiving a plaque for producing the third overall best candidate. He deserves it, students. $15,000, a laptop, a drone, and an advanced learning dictionary from Kingdom Books and Stationery Limited for being a third overall best candidate in the School Candidates Exams 2023. Thank you very much, Mr. Brown. Thank you very much. The school is also receiving a desktop computer from Zunoma Limited for producing the third overall best candidate. So we invite the country manager, Mr. Bright Fiajo, to do us the honors. Mr. Jandu Emmanuel Prince, Jandu Selom, his parents are both deceased. We have his father, who was in the person of Mr. Jandu Emmanuel Prince, and his mother, who was also in the person of Agnes or Paribia Otupa. So the brother and sister are both here to give him all the moral support he needs. He attended junior high school at Anchorage Preparatory JHS in Winnipeg, then Grade Winners Complex, and obtained Grade 1 in English Language, Social Studies, Mathematics, and Integrated Science. He also obtained Grade 2 in Religious and Moral Education, BDT Home Economics, and Grade 3 in French and 6 in EVE. With these grades, he gained admission into Laboni Senior High School. At this juncture, I would like to invite the headmistress, Mrs. Rejoice Kefia. And his academic achievements while in school were: he contested in the National Science and Maths Quiz in 2022. He was also a contestant in the Sharks Quiz 2022. And he came out as the best student in Mathematics Core, Mathematics Elective, and Biology for the year 2023. There's consistency here. While in school, Salom was a member of the Science and Mathematics Sharks Club and Drama Club. He sat for WAS for School Candidates 2023. With these grades, he gained admission to Kwame Nkrumah University of Science and Technology, and he's currently studying BSc Human Biology Medicine. His ambition is to become a cardiothoracic surgeon and researcher in order to treat cardiac diseases and to advance milestone improvements in the cardiothoracic sector in Ghana and worldwide. WAEC Endowment Fund is giving him a CD equivalent of $900 for being the second overall best candidate in WAS School 2023 and a certificate of recognition for his excellent performance. The school is also receiving a plaque for producing the second overall best candidate. They are presenting 20,000 check, a laptop to Selom for being the overall best candidate in the WAS School Exams 2023. Presenting the awards to him. The WAEC Endowment Fund is giving him a CD equivalent of $1,200 for being the overall best candidate and a certificate of recognition for his excellent performance. The school is also receiving a plaque for producing the overall best candidate. He is also receiving the overall best candidate in the General Science program, and he is receiving a CD equivalent of $400 from the Ghana National Office. Leonard is receiving a check, which we can all see, of $30,000 Ghana cedis, and a laptop from Zenith Bank for being the overall best candidate in the WAS 2023 exams.
Shoye Gurbani, Asidu Michelia, Yeboa Yuan Asua, Osapo Edidi Samuel Binkawane.
Ghana's red, yellow, and green soared high at the 31st edition of the UCMAS International Competition in India, competing against more than 6,000 young minds from 30 countries, from 4 to 17 trophies in 1 year. That's the story of great growth and greatness.
Afram Ahmad Yudia from Ghana, Amata Godslow Buguni from Ghana, Ando Jason Naemi from Ghana, Asamoah Dua Pauline from Ghana, Diboro Precious Akosua from Ghana.
The 4 categories they competed in, A1, A2, B, and D, tested mental arithmetics and abacus skills to the limit.
I was so scared. My heart was beating so fast. I was like, if I don't get this trophy, what happens to me? What happened to me? But luckily, today, I got this champion trophy, all thanks to God.
I am proud to be a Ghanaian, to be a student of Rice Montessori School, to make everyone proud that I got a trophy on my first time of an international competition.
It's very exciting to do UCMAS, and it helps you to be a mathematician when you grow up.
I won this trophy for my family, my country, and my school.
Ghana's youngsters did not just compete, they conquered. Their grit was evident even on their grueling 2-day flight to India, where they continued to practice tirelessly.
I even cried yesterday because I reached 184 over 200. I cried. I was not even able to eat. I was praying. The next day when we checked, they told me that I've won the competition. I was very excited and happy. I put a lot of hard work into it, and I practiced about hundreds of papers to get this trophy. I also thank my siblings, my teachers, my friends for all the support they have given to me to come here to get this far.
Couldn't have done this without all my supporters, as well as my parents, my friends, and my teachers. I would like to dedicate this trophy and everything to my parents and my instructor.
I'm proud to be a Ghanaian. I'm proud to be a Ghanaian. Thanks to everyone for helping us do it. We are bringing the trophies home. It's for Ghana.
This year's success did not happen by chance. It was the result of a dedicated support system of trainers, parents, and the technical team at Moria Education Limited, the face of UCMAS in Ghana. A business development director, Roger Ohime, received a special recognition on behalf of the institution for pushing the frontiers of UCMAS in Ghana.
I give thanks to the technical team for the great and wonderful work they did. Last year was a lesson to us, though we did well. We came more prepared this year, and we wanted to make Mother Ghana proud, of which the outcome is a clear indication of our achievement and our hard work over the period.
The echoes of success may have faded at the UCMAS arena, but for Team Ghana, the celebrations are just beginning as they return home in a few days' time. Emmanuel Chivenu, New Delhi, India. Joy Pride.
And money forevermore. Hip, 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 hooray!
The crowning achievement came as the Prempeh College robotics team clinched first place in the Unknown Mission Challenge, making it the 4th time they have won that category. The team's remarkable journey to success began long before they set foot on the global stage. Months of rigorous training, dedication, and innovation resulted in the outstanding performance, earning accolades not only for themselves but also for the country. The headmaster of the school, Very Reverend Lewis Asari, recounted that it took lots of efforts to prepare the students for the global stage competition.
We are giving holistic education, and we wouldn't want our students to be brainy and yet being limited in hands-on activities. So without even embarking on the STEM education, we had a robotic club, and that club has always been winning the world championship. Last year we won, and this year too we have. And so I am very happy, and I'm also confident that we are not ending it here. It is very expensive embarking on such robotic activities. The equipment, everything are very expensive, and so we will wish that people will come in. Corporate entities the government, in fact, the government is doing his part. I understand there is STEM innovation, yes, going on, and it is very good. Most schools are into STEM innovation, and we hope that we have already started, so we extend it to Prempeh College too.
The robotics team told the media that the win was not without challenges, but they were poised for the golden medal. Emmanuel Kwekwo-Pompepra is the team lead.
For Prempeh College, we went with 2 teams. Each team competed in 2 different categories. The first category was the UMC, which stands for the unknown machine. In that challenge, we are given 2 hours to perform a task, but before we get to the competition grounds, the task is completely unknown. So prior to the 2 hours, we are supposed to build the robot and also program it under the 2 hours to solve the task. The next category is known as the game category, but for that category, we're given the task months earlier, where it's called the autonomous taxi challenge, where the robot is supposed to identify pedestrians which are represented by golf balls and then send them to their various locations. Some of the pedestrians, their locations are unknown, so the robot will actually have to send some barcodes so that it will know where to send each pedestrian. We came first in the unknown machine challenge and second place in the game. We are actually very excited, but by God's grace, we were able to compete with some of the brilliant minds and still come in first and second. There were some challenges along the way. Some of the major challenges are with some of our sensors. Sometimes they trip up a bit, so you have to actually make sure you calibrate them well so that they don't end up spoiling the run. From here, we hope to do even greater things for our country and for the world at large.
As the Prempeh College robotics team returns home, they carry with them not only trophies, but also the pride and admiration of an entire nation.
Arise and shine, students of Prempeh College.
These young girls at Ghana's African Science Academy are studying science, technology, engineering, and mathematics, also known as STEM.
So the concept is trying to identify gifted African girls and giving them the opportunity to pursue careers in the sciences or in math.
Welcome to African Science Academy. I am Abigail Ajimayapa, a student of ASA. We have some extracurricular activities which we undertake.
The curriculum includes everything from robotics to ethics. The school is open to girls from all over Africa and offers mentoring from successful women in the world of STEM.
We need to look out for what these girls are going to be doing in the future. It's going to be amazing.
Some of the continent's brightest young minds gathered in Dakar, Senegal for the Pan-African Robotics Competition 2024. Vine Christian High School from Adjingano represented Ghana. The competition featured about 400 top young minds from across 14 countries, including Mali, Uganda, Lesotho, Madagascar, Nigeria, and Cote d'Ivoire. For the PARC Tech League, teams were given 3 days to build their robot, 1 day to test, and the 5th day for the competition. For the final contest, Ghana, represented by Vine Christian High School, faced defending champions from Mali. The PARC Tech League used the VEX IQ Robotics Competition Rapid Relay, where 2 robots take the field and try to score balls through targets and clear switches. Ghana secured first place with their innovative design and exceptional performance. Back in Ghana, the school was treated to a warm welcome.
Our young people robotics team have worked so hard to solve the problem and to engineer real solutions using robotics, using programming, using building.
In 2023, Vine High School won the Ghana Robotics Competition. With this Pan-African win under their belt, they hope to now take on the world. For Joy News, Michael Ashale.
Now, having watched that of the country Ghana and that of Nigeria, first off, well done and congratulations to these countries. Yes, to the name that has been held up high there. To the students in particular, I would say well done, congratulations, more strength, more wisdom, more knowledge and understanding to them. And thirdly, to the country, I would say well done. Well done to the teachers, well done to everybody that has put their hands on deck to make this a success, both to their parents, their families, their relatives that has really helped, supported these children that have really made these countries proud in West Africa and has put them in the map of Africa and Africa to the world. I will say kudos to you people, and may God continually bless and increase you all in all facets, right? We need more of this kind of news. We need more of this kind of performances. We need Genus'S like this. We need kids that are really talented, that will make us proud, to keep making us proud out there in the map, right? And now one significant thing I noticed is that when it comes to the motherland Ghana, it's like a collective thing for them, like schools coming together, families coming together, as a nation coming together, yes, from schools, that really single-handedly brought these students, these stars out. It's like a collective responsibility, a united responsibility. Whilst on this other hand, for the stars we have in Nigeria, it's more of people that found their path out of Nigeria, exactly, and made it single-handedly as families, thriving and surviving at all costs to bring these children to the limelight. Yes, based on the foundation that is set for them, and God willing, the environment they found themselves. It's not really more of the government thing, like the government coming as a force, schools coming together as a force, making it as a culture, making it as a thing for them. In Nigeria is totally different, because when you come to the public educational sector in Nigeria, is a write-off, right? Completely write-off. Not that there are no stars that are there. There are a lot of talent in these public schools that we have in Nigeria, but because of the poor educational facility, infrastructure, curriculum, teachers and all whatnot, it has really hindered a lot of stars from coming out. We even saw the little that did came out that are gifted and talented, smuggled their way out, squeezed their way out, regardless of whatever it is, at all costs, to make it to this list. It shows that we need to be more collective, we need to be more responsible, we need to be more united in terms of education, in terms of building our young ones in the country Nigeria more, just like what we see in the motherland, so that it will not be a single-handed thing and not representing us as a collective body in Nigeria. That's just what it is. But regardless, I still appreciate the fact that God has blessed us with a lot of students like this, a lot of young kids like this that are talented. And like I said, there are so many that are still hiding. There are so many that are even deviating and derailing because there are no sponsorship. The schools are not really even putting attention, paying attention. The facilities where they go to learn that will bring out these things or should bring out this talent from there is nothing to write home about. And come 2025, it's high time we take a close look at Nigeria's educational system, the infrastructure, their curriculum. In fact, put an eye on improving all ramification, please. Please, dear Nigerian leaders, dear Nigerian government, dear Nigerian citizens, is our collective responsibility, so that we don't get people running out of the country just to achieve their goal, their dream, and making their name global. We have a lot of talent that have died without we even knowing. Yes, we still have a lot that wants to be heard in different angles. It doesn't really mean academics alone. It doesn't really mean invention alone. There are so many talents in different facets that are really lost and they need to be found. Come 2025, by the grace of God, these are the things we need to focus, and not just Nigeria and Ghana. When you come to West Africa, there are so many young talents. You come to Africa, there are so many young talents. And yes, time to time, if you have any videos of such, share the links with me from any country. I will bring it out here so that we share as well, learn, improve, and appreciate what we have while we work on the things that we don't have. Exactly, that is it, guys. What are your thoughts, your opinion, your input, your objective at this point? Leave them in the comment section. Like I said, this is for us to be educated and to expose it to the world at large to see what we have going on. It's not for any form of comparison, not to demean, demote, demarcate anyone, any citizen from these countries, but to expose, analyze, react, educate, entertain, inspire, motivate, captivate not just your spirit, your soul, and your body. Exactly, that's what we do on here on the stable of Chivik Inspirations. And if you actually love it here, kindly hit on the subscription button. It's absolutely free of charge. Like, share, and subscribe, and leave me your comments in the comment section, and I will see you in my next one. But for now, this is me, your host, Chivik Inspirations, saying do have a Merry Christmas and a wonderful day out there till I see you in my next one. Bye, guys.